A very good afternoon and Jai Hind everyone. Today I am going to start new chapter, that is graphic presentation. Presentation of data you have already learned in previous chapter. So you have studied in the previous chapter that diagrams, they are also used to present data in an attractive manner. Similarly, graphic presentation of data is the another method of presenting the data. This is, you can say, more appropriate than diagrammatic presentation, and it is a technique of presenting given information on a graph paper. So the simple meaning of graphical presentation means graphical presentation of data is the technique of presenting statistical data on a graph paper in the form of lines or curves. Or you can say it is a pictorial presentation of data. Pictorial means in the form of picture you are presenting the data on a graph paper. So graph present the data in a very attractive manner, or it makes the complex data simpler. You can say graphs are easy to understand and they can comprehend easily. Comprehend easily means you can easily understand the graphical presentation at a glance. And it also facilitates the understanding even to the layman people also. Further, if you see like example, if the current example, if you see that here the graphical presentation is given in the form of histograms. Day-wise new cases in highly infected countries, different countries are marked on x-axis and new cases per day on y-axis. So this is one of the data on. By seeing this data at a glance, you are getting information. Similarly, we are also presenting data in the form of lines also. So here also we are taking countries on x-axis and the cases on y-axis. So like this we present the data in the form of graphs. So we can either draw histograms or we can also draw curves. Now, types of graphs if we talk about, so there are two types of graphs. First is frequency distribution graph and the second is time series graphs. Time series graphs we will not study, frequency distribution graph we will study. Different types of frequency distribution graphs are there. One by one we will discuss and we will also learn how to plot these kinds of frequency distribution graphs. So first, what do you mean by frequency distribution graph? So in these graphs, data are expressed in terms of distribution of frequencies into a variables, means discrete or continuous. The frequencies are plotted along y-axis and class limits are taken on x-axis. So when we solve the numerical, you are able to get how the frequency distribution graphs are presented on graph paper. These are various types of frequency distribution graphs. First is line frequency graphs, then histogram, then frequency polygon, then frequency curve, then last is ogive. So I'll show you that this is a line frequency graph. So when you plot line frequency graph, these are used to show discrete series on graph paper. Discrete series means not a continuous series, discrete series. Two columns are there in discrete series, one for item, x column, and second is for frequency. So here marks, that is item, you are showing on x-axis, and number of students means the frequency we are showing on y-axis. So in these graphs, values are taken on x-axis, you can say, and corresponding frequencies means suppose 5 students are there who secured 10 marks. So corresponding to 10, the frequency is 5. So like this we are plotting on the graph paper, and this is a one-dimensional vertical straight line. Frequencies are plotted on the graph paper. So frequencies here are plotted in the form of vertical straight line. Next is histogram. Histogram is a two-dimensional diagram means length and breadth. So it is a two-dimensional diagram and it is very commonly used method to present the data. You can say it is a graphical presentation of frequency distribution. Here also we are showing frequencies on y-axis and we take income on x-axis. But on x-axis we are taking class intervals. So it is a graphical presentation of frequency distribution of continuous series. Line frequency graph is a graphical presentation of discrete series, and histogram is a graphical presentation of continuous series. In continuous series, we all know that we are having a class interval. Corresponding to that, we are having frequency. So class intervals we take on x-axis and their corresponding frequency we will plot on y-axis. After the histogram, the another type of frequency distribution graph is frequency polygon. So in frequency polygon, what will happen that we join the midpoints of rectangles. Rectangles I am talking about histogram. So joining the midpoints of rectangles by straight line is frequency polygon, because when you join all the midpoints of rectangles you will get a polygon. It is drawn by joining the midpoints of the top of rectangles. At the top of rectangle, the midpoints we will mark of every rectangle of every histogram, and with the help of a straight line we join all these midpoints, then we get a frequency polygon. So this is also one of the frequency distribution graph. How we draw this graph, this also we will learn when we do the numericals on graph paper. So frequency polygon can also be drawn without histogram also. This I am showing here with histogram. Without histogram also we can draw frequency polygon. And how we plot frequency polygon without histogram, this I will discuss when we will do numericals. After this we have a frequency curve also. It is also another type of frequency distribution graph. Here the same as it is frequency polygon, but the difference is we are not joining midpoints of rectangles is with the help of straight line. Joining of midpoints of rectangles by smooth freehand curves is frequency curve. So it is drawn by joining the midpoints of the top of rectangles in a histogram through freehand smooth curves. This is a frequency curve. And this also can be drawn without histogram, as like frequency polygon we are drawing with histogram and without histogram. Similarly, frequency curve we can also draw with histogram and without histogram. So after frequency curve, the last one is ogive. We plot less than and more than ogive like this, and this is one of the way of frequency distribution presentation on graph paper. And when we solve the numerical, you will learn how to plot less than and more than ogive. So ogive is a cumulative frequency. First of all, cumulative frequency curve. It is also known as cumulative frequency curve, and it is constructed by representing a cumulative frequency distribution on a graph paper. So it is constructed in the form of a smooth curve, not the straight line curve. And it is of two types, less than ogive and more than ogive. Less than ogive means less than cumulative frequency we are plotting, and in more than ogive, more than cumulative frequencies we are plotting. So when we solve the numericals, you are able to get how to plot all these kinds of frequency distribution curves. So in today's class, I have mentioned the concept and the types of graphical presentation. What is the meaning of graphical presentation and what are the different types of graphs? So these are the different types of frequency distribution graph which we learn how to plot these types of graphs. So this is all for today. In next class we will start our numerical, that is we start from histogram, how to plot histogram. All of you please purchase graph paper also, because we need graph paper in this chapter. So graph copy is sufficient to purchase. Please purchase that graph copy so that you can easily solve the numericals on that. This is all for today. If you have any query regarding this, you can ask me on my personal window. Thank you, take care, and Jai Hind.